Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 18th, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. So what we have is a decrease in honoring path. Very interesting to me because it looks as though, Leo, you're not having to force so much. It seems like you've had to explain yourself a lot with this combination. This is like you having to explain, because if there's a decrease at all in the intention of doing the right thing, that means that you've had to explain it. Like, I'm doing this because I care about everybody. I'm doing this because I'm an honorable person. I'm doing this because it seems like people question your motives or intentions. You're no longer concerned about that anymore. They're showing that as well. This is all thoughts, man. And your reputation, Queen of Wands, right? It seems like you're very, you, it's very open and obvious what your motives are or what you're doing or why you're doing something. You are very, very driven. They're showing that you're super driven, but you are very concerned of about the distance that it was creating, because it seems like, of course, you're a natural leader, right? You have Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. You're a natural leader, but nobody likes the boss. Nobody likes the person that's commandeering or saying this is what needs to happen. No one, you know what I mean? So there seems to be something here about you feeling like concerned that people are taking you the wrong way, concerned that people are gossiping about how you're doing things or how you're carrying things out. You're trying to make positive changes. At least that's what this looks like. I think that someone may have said something to you just to make you feel low. They may have said, because all of these swords are telling me that you're thinking a lot about this defeat or someone bullying you or making you feel bad. You may have been in an abusive situation. There was maybe an abusive connection, and they have said things to you that keep replaying in your head. I say that because the Nine of Swords, right? Decrease is the Nine of Swords, Six of Swords, Emperor, and Seven of Pentacles. Leo, this looks like someone has said things to you like you're a terrible leader, or you're terrible at this, or that they made you feel like you're wasting your time, and so you've always been trying to change, be better, do better, present better. It does show this a lot. And so it looks as though now you are not as worried or not as concerned about this anymore. You're not concerned about being distant. You're not concerned about whether or not you're not being understood anymore. This looks like full speed ahead, Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. I'm going full speed ahead. I'm going to do whatever it takes because I'm providing something for people, or providing something for my dependents, or I am, in general, I'm on my way to doing something that is going to be productive, that I enjoy doing, that sets the fire within me. I see that for you, period. But what's decreasing is you concerned about whatever it is, right? Concerned about, am I spending my time wisely? Am I pleasant enough? Am I saying this pleasant enough for the people in the back? Am I saying it? There's too much worry about this. And with the Emperor here, this is just definitely, yeah, you're not, it looks as though you're not worried about making any more changes or improving anything, because you're okay just the way you are. I think that was something that was like a mental ninja move that someone has made to sabotage you in a way. So they wanted you to sabotage yourself. They wanted to be right about something. And so you have the honoring path with the World and Eight of Swords. And this honoring path energy is telling me that your intention is to close out loose ends. You don't want to be worried about anything anymore. You're saying, I'm going to focus on me. I'm not going to worry anymore about anything else. This looks like you are closing out something. You're ending something. Leo, I mean, I don't know. There's a fire signs. It seems like they've been trying to end something for a minute, or wanting to, because they just want to feel okay. It just seems like they just don't feel okay, and they want to be. Angels of the Four Directions are Nine of Swords and Tower. The angels are trying to help you to see that there's nothing to worry about. If something falls apart, this is not time to analyze why it fell apart, because it has nothing to do with your deficits. I think that a lot of this is saying too that you may feel or take a lot of blame for things. And angels want you to know, if it falls apart, this isn't on your head. You know what I mean? It's falling apart. There's nothing to worry about. You don't need to pick this apart, right? You don't need to even pick that apart. We're bringing this down. Anytime the angels are bringing down a tower, it's really, truly for the greater good. It's truly for the greater good. You have your higher self here with High Priestess and Knight of Pentacles. There's something about you, Leo, that you are... you may have premonitions here. You may already know what the next steps should be or are going to be. You may have a vision of the next steps or what's, you know, like, you may have had this vision a while ago. The Knight of Pentacles takes a while for something to come in, but your higher self may be like, see, I told you. I told you 3 years ago. Or this may, whatever this is, it could have been 3 years ago or 12 months ago. Either of those two numbers, right? We even have an 11 here. So you could have been saying so long ago, this particular point in time ago, right? I told you. I knew it. We knew this, right? That you would eventually be a boss or a leader or doing something amazing, spending your time wisely, changing, right? And getting out of this poor state of mind that you're not either good enough, you're not pleasant enough, or you're not spending your time wisely, Leo. Somebody has said something to you that has been playing in your head, but you already knew whatever it was that you would either A, end up being here, or you kind of already knew they were full of it. And that you also knew too that they're coming from a place of lack themselves, so they're projecting. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can somewhat relate to this reading, and it's wow. But the honoring path is definitely that. They're saying that you're closing out loose ends. You're not going to be overthinking anything anymore, because a lot of this is like, it's sabotaging you, but it seems as though it's not even sabotage. You analyze things to death, and of course angels want you to stop analyzing things like it's your fault. This is not. They're also screaming out too that this is like, oh my gosh, they showed it to me, and then it says that you're closing out this cycle. Okay, it seems like you're getting clarity, and you're closing out this cycle now. You see it. That's what it was. They were saying, you see it, and I'm like, I had something to say. Leo's a typical Leo, right? We don't like being interrupted. But anyhow, you have we could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, right? We also have another Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Taurus. You could be dealing with. You could be a Leo Virgo cusp. We have Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, Aries Taurus cusp, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. If you're not dealing with these signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.